Spice Super Hydration Body Wash. The sweet scent of a honeymoon in Fiji. I've gone bad, it's coursing through my bones. All my life they meant to do me wrong. So I lash out by throwing every stone at my enemies, cause it's all I've known. I feel the dark take over inside. Shed a tear for the old me that died. It's their fault that they won't open their eyes. It's fucked up, but I guess so am I. No can do. Was it me or you? The switch sides. Now, the switch sides. Wish me well, drag me down to hell sometime. They switch sides. Never thought their words that were artificial. No, I was never stuck in the middle. The pit of light, never main disguise, brought me to my knees. I yelled at the sky and said, I felt the dark take over inside. Shed a tear for the old me that died. It's their fault that they won't open their eyes. It's fucked up, but I guess so am I. No can do. Was it me or you? The switch sides. The switch sides. Wish me well or drag me down to hell sometime. The switch sides. Don't try to tempt me, not call, not collected. Send them a message, made it all so clear. Don't try to tempt me, not call, not collected. I've sent them a message and made it all so clear. Spend the evening pretending it wasn't that deep. You could see in my eyes that it was taking over. I guess I was just blind and caught up in the moment. You know you take all of my stress right now. Help me get it off my chest and out into the ether with the rest of this mess that just keeps us depressed. We forget that we're here right now, cause we're living life at a different pace, stuck in a constant race. Keep the pressure on, you're bound to break. Something's got to change. We should just be canceling all our plans and not give a damn if we're missing out on what the people think is right. See you do a picture behind a screen and forget to be. Lose the conversation for the message that you'll never read. I think maybe you and me, oh, we should head out to the place where the music plays, and then we'll go all night. Just stepping with a woman I love. All my troubles standing up, and when I'm in your eyes, electrified. We'll keep turning up and go all night. We had dips and falls in our time, but we know what it is to be rolling up, and all we need is us to go all night, night. Just stepping with the woman I love. Night, yeah. All we need is us. Обірвали наш сон, у дві валізи все минуле, далі go-go. Ти затримав, невідомий всі нерви, в кулак і нерви. Мене так, я залишаюся вдихати дим. Останні запахи Діор із ним. Я пам'ятаю, ти хотіла в Рим. Все йде до того, що спочатку на Крим. Свій бій замокрим, ніхто не вийде із води сухим. Нас застав напряжний ранок, як серіал, драма місяцями. Герої ми тут шоуран, горить сюжет, скільки ще ракет. Мила обіцяю, коли все мине. Я танцюватиму з собою соу-слоу і цілуватиму тобі на любов. Знов і знов чекай мене, коли все це мине. Я паду з тобою в цей флоу. Just after with a woman I love. Night, yeah. All we need is us to go all night. Night. Just after with a woman I love. Night, yeah. All we need is us to go all night. If you're traveling to be surrounded by nature, I stand in silence, just leave your light on. We could be timeless, to live, to bleed, to fight on. Beautiful violence, a broken time bomb. Inside your iris, a story left to write. I'm wide awake, while the world goes up in flames. What's my name? What's my name? Revolution, kiss to say. Run away, run away. I'm the madness that you say. More than trust, more than faith. What's it all mean anyway? I'm saying, baby, love is a game. You taught me to play when the real run. Maybe I could replace the fear and the pain when it's my turn. Now it's my turn. I was born in someone to burn across the sky. I can't believe in someone. I can't believe it. Baby, love is a game. You taught me to play when it's my turn. Now it's my turn. A new horizon. Where has the time gone? I was a child till I found love and pain and bygones. Which side of history was I born to fight on? The art of war is violent. Will you be my hill to die on? I'm awake, wide awake, while the world goes up in flames. What's my name? What's my name? Revolution, kiss to say. Run away, run away. I'm the madness that you say. More than trust, more than faith. What's it all mean anyway? I'm saying, baby, love is a game. You taught me to play when the real run. Maybe I could replace the fear and the pain when it's my turn. Now it's my turn. I was born from someone to burn across the sky. I can't believe in someone. I can't believe it. Baby, love is a game. You taught me to play when it's my turn. Now it's my turn. Robinhood Legend is a free, intuitive trading platform that can help you take your investing to the next level.
Strangers like Bruce on bloody land's face. After a blow, there's no one left to blame. Just lonely hope, standing in this space, swallowing no mistakes. Did you expect that, God? Did we satisfy you indeed? matter yet? Do we really matter yet? Oh, hello, from hazy tomorrow. Hello, what dreams can you follow? Hello, if you keep on feeling. Hello, don't turn your misunderstandings in the narrow galaxy. You'll set worlds on fire. You'll set worlds on fire. It's where we met. It's where we made our stand. At the time when red bottoms glowed under the clouds, when all was spent on iron missiles, which burned from dusk till dawn. Who dare to move after all? This one seems so broken in front of the abyss. In front. Crazy tomorrow. What dreams do you follow? If you keep on feeling. Come to your misunderstandings in parallel galaxies. You'll set worlds on fire. You'll set worlds on fire. Military cadence time.
A diaper this week free.
Not today.
Pampers Cruisers 360.
In
the early morning rain, in the early morning rain, in the early morning rain, in the early morning rain, in the early morning rain, in the early morning rain, in the early morning rain, in the early morning rain. Kiss my wife and say goodbye. Kiss my wife and say goodbye. Told my children not to cry. Told my children not to cry. Kiss my wife and say goodbye. Kiss my wife and say goodbye. In the early morning rain. In the early morning rain. With the weapon in my hand. With the weapon in my hand. And a pocket full of sand. And a pocket full of sand. With the weapon in my hand. With the weapon in my hand. And a pocket full of sand. And a pocket full of sand. Got the enemy to my front. Got the enemy to my front. And the ocean to my rear. And the ocean to my rear. Wounded giants all ahead. Wounded giants all ahead. In the early morning rain. In the early morning rain. As I lay head to rest. As I lay head to rest. Got a bullet in my chest. Got a bullet in my chest. Even though I've done my best. Even though I've done my best. In the early morning rain. In the early morning rain. Tell my darling not to cry. Tell my darling not to cry. Cause I'll never say goodbye. Cause I'll never say goodbye. Tell my darling not to cry. Tell my darling not to cry. In the early morning rain. In the early morning rain. Many soldiers died today. Many soldiers died today. Yes, there's nothing left to say. Yes, there's nothing left to say. So our children they can play. So our children they can play. In the early morning rain. In the early morning rain. In
Yo, dude, I'm trying to do the intro. Stream, I'm gonna have to be right back, dude. I don't know. Whoever just called me on my phone, it better be important. I'll be right back. Sorry for the interruption of stream. I just got notified of. Well, I'm probably not going to tell you, but I just got notified of 3 suspicious cars. That's all I'm going to tell you. But, um, but yeah, we can continue stream. Also, there's going to be a very rare weather pattern, according to Ryan Hoyle. So let me get this off the screen. Hide that. A bizarre weather flip is about to unfold.
Day of the year, and we've got some major weather changes to talk about today. It all starts with a marginal risk of severe weather today in Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. And this is mostly going to be a wind and hail kind of day, but there is a small tornado threat. And when I say small, I mean it. Look at that. This is the smallest little 2% tornado threat I've ever seen right there around southwestern Missouri, northwest Arkansas, and extreme northeastern Oklahoma. Zooming in here, this does include Joplin, Missouri, like the southeast side. This includes Rogers. This includes Moore and Grove. The Storm Prediction Center is not necessarily confident, but they are very concise with where they think potential tornadoes are going to be possible today. Once again, this is just a 2% probability. Be weather aware, but there's no reason to be scared. Moving on into tomorrow, we've got a much bigger slight risk of severe weather that goes from Shreveport up to Memphis. I think that actually might be expanded farther to the north and east, and maybe even a little bit farther to the south and east as well, as this also looks like another day where we will mostly be dealing with wind and hail, but we cannot rule out an isolated tornado or two. And as the front that will be causing this severe weather flies to the south and east, we are going to continue to see strong winds pour over the Rockies into Texas, and that's why we continue to have a critical fire weather risk over here in New Mexico, into portions of Texas. Elevated goes all the way up into Kansas, Nebraska, and South Dakota, and today even on the southeast side of the Appalachian Mountains, we're going to have an elevated fire weather risk today, so make sure you are prepared for that. All right, so here's what the radar
Do not drink yet. I repeat, do not drink yet. Shut up.
All right, so here's what the radar could look like later today. Around 4 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have some light rain showers over here in Ohio, up into portions of New York, on up into Canada as well. Those will be mostly snow showers in Quebec and then up there into portions of Maine, but very isolated to say the least. It looks like we're going to have some of those thunderstorms popping up in our 2% tornado risk area this evening. We're talking about 10, 11 p.m., and then we're going to have some rain and some snow up there in Minnesota, up in portions of Manitoba, over into Ontario. It looks like we might actually get some heavy snow in the UP of Michigan, also in the rest of Michigan, and a little bit of southern Ontario there. But for the most part, this kind of misses the Northeast. Like
It's really not going to snow that in western New York, for example, but it is going to snow a little bit in the interior northeast, especially up there towards Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. Snow totals over the next couple of days are most impressive up there in the UP of Michigan, a little bit of northern Wisconsin. We might see 3 to 6 inches of snow over here, but look at how southern Ontario is completely missed by most of the snow. I mean, it's going to snow, but it's going to get out of there so fast it's not going to have time to pile up. Same thing in western New York and a lot of upstate New York. So yeah, not a huge winter storm, but definitely a shot of cooler air coming in behind this system. And of course, that's the same system that's going to be driving our severe weather today into tomorrow. Watch those little storms pop up over there in Oklahoma and quickly explode into likely pretty prolific hail makers. There will be some isolated downbursts with damaging winds over there in southern Missouri, northwest Arkansas. The tornado threat's going to be very brief and minimal. In fact, I think the tornado threat will be completely over by the time we get to midnight to 1 a.m. or so. So keep that in mind as the storms continue to move east. They'll bring some flashes of lightning and some claps of thunder to St. Louis early in the morning. And then once again, the severe weather threat is going to kind of expand and reignite as we go into the day on Sunday. And once again, this is why I think we might see an expansion of that slight risk farther to the north and east. It looks like there's going to be a decent amount of damaging wind opportunity up here along the Ohio River Valley, maybe all the way up towards Louisville. The more isolated stuff down there towards middle and western Tennessee, northern Mississippi, and northern Alabama will be more likely to produce hail and potentially an isolated tornado or two. But look at this squall line that will be potentially moving through eastern Kentucky all the way down into middle and eastern Tennessee. That's definitely going to cause some problems with winds. So you're not out of the woods up there, even in the marginal risk. Looking farther to the south, if we do have any sort of a tornado threat tomorrow at all, this is where it's going to be. There's going to be a couple little isolated cells that pop up out in front of this main line. And well, it's really a broken line that will be coming through as the front pushes down. Those will have a very, very small chance of producing tornadoes, so we've got to watch them. But I really do think the main thing is going to be damaging wind and maybe some pockets of large hail here as the storm comes down through the south and east. And then once we get into Monday, we might see another reignition of severe weather in southeast Georgia, northern Florida, over towards the Carolinas, but it does look like it's going to be very, very tame compared to anything that we saw last week. All right, looking farther into the future, notice our little dip in the jet stream here. This is what's causing our problems. This is what's causing the snow in the north and the severe weather in the south. What happens after that is a pretty prolonged period of a stable weather pattern. And when I say stable, I don't mean that the weather is going to be completely quiet, but I do mean that the jet stream is going to be static, almost like unmoving for a few days. And that's going to lead to a pretty prolific ridge in the west where we're going to see temperatures rising over here, potentially near record levels. And we're about to get very deep into that. But before we do, we have to shout out today's awesome sponsor, AG1, your go-to daily nutrition. So recently we've been looking for something here at the Weather House to up our energy levels. Okay, checking the from coffee. The awesome thing is that it actually tastes good too. Hints of pineapple and vanilla bean make it something we look forward to drinking each morning. If you want to try it for yourself, go to drinkag1.com/Ryan Hall or scan this QR code right here and you're going to save $20 off your first subscription. That's a pretty good deal for you guys. There's a link right at the top of the description. You can click right now, or you can type in drinkag1.com/Ryan Hall, or you can scan that QR code. Either way, you're going to make it over there and you're going to be able to save $20 off your first subscription. Thank you so much, AG1, for sponsoring today's video. Now we've got to get back to the forecast, so here we go. You can see this quite well on our temperature anomalies map, especially around the middle of the week here. We're going to be very much above average in the west, especially in Arizona, Utah, California, Nevada, these places, and we're going to be consistently below average in the Ohio Valley, Mid-Atlantic regions over towards the northeast, and we could be talking about much above average, especially around Phoenix, where we could flirt with the record. And I wouldn't be surprised at all if we actually saw a high temperature of above 100 degrees one day this week as the heat builds up over there, as that ridge just continues to look more and more impressive the farther we go into the future, and the longer it looks like that big arc in the jet stream is going to be there. Climate Prediction Center says that this pattern is going to continue for quite some time, maybe all the way through April 4th, 2025. So it does look like the cool weather will kind of let up a little bit over here in the east east, especially after March 27th or so. But the ridge over here, the strong area of warm air advection from the southwest, will stay in place probably through April 4th. And it's this pattern right here where the jet stream looks a little bit more like this. It's that kind of pattern that usually leads to quieter weather. Now, does that mean it's going to be completely quiet? No, but it's the other way around. It's whenever you've got the troughs digging over here in the west and the ridges in the east, that's when we see more synoptically driven severe weather outbreaks and stuff like that, especially in April. So hopefully this pattern can hold for a little while longer to keep the severe weather at bay. Let's look even further out into the future. Once we get this snow and severe weather system out of here, we're going to enter a quiet period of weather for at least a couple of days. It's going to get very warm, very nice in the west and even in the south central U.S. And then two areas of interest are going to pop up as we approach the end of the week, Thursday into Friday. First of all, we are going to have some returning moisture trying to convect here in Texas up through the central plains up into the upper Midwest. And once again, this is a reminder that I do think we'll have some springtime thunderstorms over here, and we could even have some isolated severe weather in this corridor. But because we're not going to see any major low pressure systems, no synoptically driven severe weather events likely, it's going to be more confined, maybe less widespread. So that's a good thing. But definitely we can't let our guard down in late March and early April. I think most of our focus will be over here on the Pacific Northwest, though, as another atmospheric river is going to come in, potentially bringing 3 to 5 inches of rain to portions of Washington and Oregon. Lots of snow up to the Cascades. Once that hops over the Intermountain West, we might have a more organized storm system to watch here, and we'll keep an eye on that. But let's hope for the best and hope that at least through April 4th, we'll have mostly quieter weather across the continental U.S. And that's all the weather talk I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Huge shout out to AG1 for sponsoring this video. It's always a good thing when we've got a sponsor, and I really think you guys are going to like it. It does look like there's about a 50-50 shot that will go live tomorrow. I don't know for sure. We'll be standing by or being around just in case. I definitely don't think there's a good chance that we go live tomorrow, but if there's tornado warnings and stuff like that, we probably will. So subscribe, turn notifications on, and then if we don't go live tomorrow, we will have a video on Monday talking about an updated look at your week of weather. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Where the hell did it go? Damn it, well, we can't stay up here while he's dying.
We'll just flush it out in the open. I'll end it.
You can't kill it.
What the hell are we supposed to do with it? Snuffle? Ooh, don't be a hero. It's venomous.
On May 8th, 2024, around 6:40 p.m., a massive wedge tornado touched down to the north and east of Columbia, Tennessee. Earlier that day, Tanya and Mike Moon, who lived with their family in the Kedron Road area, had heard bad weather was coming a few days prior, and they were keeping a very close eye on these storms.
We were all aware of weather just because a few days before, you're listening to the Weather Channel. My husband, he's in concrete construction, so he's got to kind of pay attention to that stuff.
We were working like it was a normal day. I knew some weather was going to be coming. You couldn't really tell throughout the day. It just seemed like a normal day.
We got up that morning, I walked out the door, and I actually said, oh my gosh, when I stepped outside, this feels like tornado weather. But nobody that morning was feeling any type of fear or thinking at all that anything this disastrous was about to happen.
Mike, should we go downstairs? We probably should. All right, kids, go downstairs. Dad said to go downstairs.
Oh my gosh, you're getting it, right?
So I actually had no idea that there was even going to be any storms at all. It was sunny all day and I was just bored. I was laying in bed.
Towards the end of the day, we were finishing up on a job just north of here in Brentwood.
And then I had a friend text me and tell me, I hope you guys are okay. I'm praying for you guys. It's looking like it's going to be really bad. So she said, I have this guy that I watch, Ryan Hall. We put him on when we were in town. And that is what was like the turning point that day.
I would say that Andy's got some stuff to say about that, maybe even the storm down there near Columbia. Go ahead, Andy.
Yeah, Ryan, the Columbia storm is unfortunately on the ground now. The tornado is active.
My wife and I took off early, and my son-in-law and my son Charlie were going to finish up there. And we got about 5 minutes down the road and started hearing the warnings on the radio.
He started getting kind of nervous about that, and that's when he started calling our children. They were all off in various areas and telling them, you know, I think this could be really potentially bad, so everybody needs to kind of get home from where they're at.
My mom texted me and she was like, hey, you probably need to go inside. The weather's looking like it's going to get bad. But when I got that message, I fought her on it. a little bit. I said the weather looked fine. Looking back, it's kind of embarrassing that I didn't take her more seriously, but inside I was still like, what if this is the one time where I finally don't listen to her, and this is the one time that something happens? So I came down here and I got my sister and nieces and brought them back.
So when we got here, we had Ryan on YouTube. We really didn't get any warnings on our phone until it was on top of us. It was mostly from watching Ryan that made us take it seriously.
He was the only one that really just zeroed in on the Columbia tornado. The tornado, I'm not exactly sure where it formed, but I remember from one of the firehouses on Ryan's channel seeing the picture of it and being like, wow, and you could see it.
Oh, I don't know what happened, but my goodness, that is a big tornado. This is the last frame that we have.
Now, I didn't go live on this day to cover the severe storm. I didn't go live, and that was my fault for not keeping my followers updated. But it was my fault for not going live on this day, May 8th of 2024. That was my fault.
From the Columbia, Tennessee Fire Station 3
this tornado warning
camera. This is a large wedge tornado. That's unfortunate. This is a very populated area.
Us, and as well as like my mom in Michigan and a lot of other people around here that we've talked to said they happened to be watching him, and they were all saying, oh my gosh, that's gonna hit Mike and Tanya's house. We were watching it, we were saying, oh my gosh, I think that's gonna hit our house. As we're watching it, you know, my children, my older boys, and my child Gabriel that's very obsessed with tornadoes, he's been wanting to see a tornado the entire time, so he was like extremely excited about it. Our parents and the older children were kind of a little more nervous, and there was like excitement and fear.
We could definitely tell something was happening. It was mostly the outside noises because all the cicadas are out right now, so we hear the cicadas noises and the birds and everything. But that night when we opened the door, all of that was just silent. Everything was just silent, and you could just hear that rumble that in the background.
Can you hear? I can hear something out there.
Okay, go downstairs. Why is the wind so low?
When we started hearing the tornado, we heard that freight train sound out the back door, and the sky was black and everything was just calm, but we could hear it. That's when I told everybody, grab your shoes and let's head down into the basement.
Grab shoes.
The last straw really was the power. When it went out the first time, the kids started screaming. You know, they were like, "Oh my gosh, something is not right."
Like I was crying, and I would never cry, in just a normal storm. But I heard my sisters start crying, and then it was my dad. My dad, he's very laid back. Once he started having a reaction, I was like, something's about to happen. He chuckled, he did a very awkward chuckle, and he said, hold on. And I knew from that time that it was happening, and I heard the wind, and all of our ears started popping, and I felt dust. It's a nightmare that you couldn't wake up from.
Okay, so this is where I do the content warning. Again, I will be right back. I will keep this content warning up on screen for any of you that just don't really. But I'm gonna issue my own content warning as well. So there you go. 13 and under, you can exit stream. 13 and over, stay and watch at your own risk. This following clip contains the unfiltered reactions of adults and children during a life-threatening tornado event. This audio may be distressing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. We will continue when I get back. And I am back, people. Again, content warning. I'm 15. Again, content warning. If you have not heard me. So, there might be bad words in this, so if your other people are sleeping, you can keep the audio down for this. This is an audio clip.
Where's Dad?
He's right there. He's right behind you. Sit with me.
Stop. All right, everybody.
What?
Hang on.
Oh no. What happened? What happened?
It's okay. Yeah, I have Delilah. Dad, you need to get Dear Lord, please be with us. Dear Lord, please be with us. Oh my gosh. Please keep us safe.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, my ears are popping. My ears are popping.
Please. Please. Please.
Lord, please.
And coming out of that basement, explain what you saw.
So, man, coming out of the basement was worse than anything you could ever imagine. I mean, I helped my dad build that whole house that was sucked away. And I have videos of me and him laying the block. And it's just something that took so long and feels so strong and took so much hard work to build, and you feel like you're safe in. All of a sudden, it's unmistakable that it's being ripped apart above your heads. And it's terrifying sounding, but at the same time, it sounds almost like paper. Like it's just so easy for it to just cut through it like it's nothing. My kids were screaming, our dogs were screaming, and I remember feeling like thinking I'm waiting for pain or I'm dead. And that was one of the scariest things for me. Hearing my children, knowing I couldn't help them with their fear because I didn't know if we were going to make it or not. And then thinking that, is the entire floor going to collapse down on us? Are we going to suffer? Are we going to feel the pain and die? So all these things kind of go through your head, fear, and then kind of like a denial, and then almost like an acceptance. Like, I know I'll be with the Lord, and I know my children will be,
and it was just kind of accepting it, I guess. And it all in such kind of like the stages of grief, I guess, all within like 2 minutes.
Caleb, my husband, he was literally holding me up by my arm, and he walked me over to where they were crawling out just to look at everything. And it was just like apocalyptic. Just seeing everything that you worked so hard for the past 2 years just gone within a matter of minutes. It just, I don't know, the worst thing you could possibly imagine.
And this is where we ended up coming out, because this was the
little
laundry
hole right
room.
here?
Well, this whole part of the house actually lifted off and just fell over. So this was completely open. I remember walking down too, and we had a few moments trying to figure out where we should hide. And I had first looked over here out thinking, you know, I wonder where the best spot is. And my husband's like, let's just stay under the stairwell right here. Had we been over here, I don't know. And so I think about that sometimes, like, would we have been sucked out of there? Because this was just completely open.
The house, Caitlin's house, our house. No, Caitlin's house is there.
Caitlin, your house is there! Mom, our house is gone! No, Mom, our house is gone!
Dad, it took you so long!
It looked like a bomb had gone off. Like the tree line was completely gone. Just seeing the destruction, the buildings, our pole barn was just completely flattened. One of our vehicles that's gone now, but it was attached to a trailer. It had been probably tossed in the air and flipped up, and just, it was just crazy looking. My second eldest daughter was also living on the property, and she was building a tiny home over here.
We moved onto this property to build a tiny home. We were actually living in my parents' camper. And right before we moved, we found out that I was pregnant. We were so excited, pregnant with our first baby, about to build our first home. We were probably maybe a month or more away from being able to move into it. I mean, I did most of the work at pregnant while my husband was at work. I was going out every single day. I did like all the electrical and the plumbing, the drywall, the flooring, and to be that close and then have it all just be gone in a matter of minutes was very disheartening, to say the least.
How many family members did you have in this?
16.
16 people
so
underneath their
absolutely,
stairwell.
yeah. It was, so my husband and I have 9 children, and we have 3 grandchildren and 1 on the way. So we were all under there. My second eldest, Jenna, her husband was with us also. So a total of 16 with the unborn. It's your life before it and then your life after it. It's just a weird feeling. Your life is just completely changed. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my goodness.
Now give me a hug.
Yeah. So nice meeting you guys.
So nice meeting you too. The motivation behind the Y'all Squad is definitely the people. It's hard not to get emotional because you're seeing people that have had their lives completely ripped out from underneath them, and you're talking to them and they have smiles on their faces and they're just living another day. To be able to give back to those families and to be a part of a team, a community that really puts people first, I think that just speaks for itself. This year, we hope to grow even bigger than any of us ever even thought. So we decided that we were going to buy a warehouse, fill it full of supplies, and grow the Y'all Squad. And that way we can accept donations, we can accept volunteers, and we will be able to show up in any areas quickly and efficiently and give back to the communities in need as quick as possible.
None of this would be possible without you. Help the Y'all Squad continue to show up when disaster strikes by liking and sharing this video, because every penny this channel generates is going right back into the nonprofit organization. You can also go to theyallsquad.org to make a tax-deductible donation to our official 501c3. Thanks to you, once again, the Y'all Squad was able to be there for those in need, offering a helping hand to many affected by severe weather. Thank you all so much for giving us the opportunity to do this. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
lights and like lasers start popping at us. And we're like, please walk into this fire base. Remember, I've never spent a day in the military. I'm only in special operations. And I'm coming from a base where I have more protein powder. We have stacks of energy drinks. We have this huge, nice gym, a jiu-jitsu mat. We have our own shooting range. These guys have nothing. They're using M16s with ACOGs. They're getting mortared every single day. They're eating T-rats. Their gym are buckets filled with
March 24th, 2023 is a day that will go down in Mississippi state history as one of the worst tornado outbreaks ever. These tornadoes were so violent, they sucked up pieces of homes and trees that were actually visible on radar up to 30,000 feet in the air. While this was happening, I was live on YouTube tracking the storms. This is one of the more dangerous situations you'll ever find yourself in your entire life.
Ryan, I've got a complete demolished community. I need all hands on deck. Search and rescue ongoing. Folks are under. We need all the help we can get here now.
It was like a movie. It was like a horror movie.
It was a noise you'll never forget it.
I mean, it was just a vibration and a roar that I cannot explain.
We've never seen anything to this magnitude ever.
And as soon as we started hearing those reports of significant damage, our community came together like never before. Meet the Y'all Squad. In just under 4 hours, we were able to pull together over $100,000 to try to get some immediate relief to those in need. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end my stream. I'm going to get to work. We're going to make something happen. We're going to change some lives. We're hopefully going to make this situation just a little bit less bad. And once again, it's all thanks to you.
We're on our way to one of the towns that was destroyed by a tornado. We've stopped here to get tens of thousands of dollars worth of supplies to hand out once we get there. We're gonna fill this trailer up with everything you could possibly need after a tornado. You need to be thoughtful. Chandler, be more thoughtful with what you're grabbing. So the idea is to fill all of our buggies. Dream Team, Y'all Squad shows up.
Oh, we wrecked.
That was good.
From there, we still had a 10-hour drive to actually get to Mississippi, but there were already several storm chasers on the ground helping people from the moment the tornado lifted.
We see it coming in. I watch it drop in the field right in front of me south of town, and you just seen it going straight for this town.
We pretty much knew our chase was over at that point. It was time to go help people.
We just come down and my heart, it sank.
We looked to our right and it was just total devastation.
Everything's rubble. People are running around. You hear nothing but screaming for help. You hear kids crying.
I grabbed my med bag and Jaden grabbed his chainsaw and flashlight and we just took off.
You got to stop and help. I mean, there's no other help. You are the help. You are the first responder at that point.
Once we saw the destruction, we just knew it was going to be worst case scenario.
And I knew this town's going to need help, not just today, not just tomorrow, but weeks, months, and years ahead.
When we finally arrived in Mississippi, we unloaded the trailer at a community resource center, and then we went and met up with the storm chasers to immediately fill that trailer up again. This time, on top of essential supplies, we bought grills, coolers, food, and drinks so that we could open an outdoor kitchen to give out free meals to anyone that was hungry.
We should be able to feed thousands of people over the next week or so just with this equipment. Chris, do we need a toaster?
No.
Okay, these guys were putting up this, and we said we'll just take the whole pallet. Whenever you eat, you get thirsty too.
And since this happened right before Easter, we got some Easter baskets too so that we can hand those out to the kids.
The Y'all Squad has shown up.
Partnered up with a nonprofit called Marco Patriots to produce over 2,000 free meals per day for the entire duration of our trip. In total, we gave out nearly 10,000 free meals.
We're happy to have the assistance of the Y'all Squad. We are so impressed with the delivery and the generosity displayed by Riot. Super effective. We're thrilled to be a part of it.
Oh, this one's a little bit bigger. If my brother got that and I got this one, I get mad. Yeah, you don't want them fighting over them. This right here, oh, he's gonna love it.
While we were handing out all this food, we got a chance to talk to a lot of the locals. And something almost all of them said to me was they did not hear tornado sirens before the storm hit. And it just so happened that I brought over 500 of these NOAA weather radios with me, so I just started handing those out for free.
Did y'all get hit by the tornado?
My house is right there behind that.
Did you hear the tornado sirens?
No.
If you got this in your house, you don't need the tornado sirens. It's like, you know how a smoke detector works? This is like that, but for a tornado. You plug it in the wall, or it can run off batteries. And whenever there's a tornado warning, it goes beep, 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 and that way you know.
I need that.
So there you go.
Thank you, bro. Y'all are anxious to remember that.
We took the rest of the radios along with some more generators and other supplies to the local fire departments so they could pass them out to anyone else who may need them.
The stuff that y'all brought today, what we'll do with it, we'll take it to the distribution center we have established through our EMA director.
Yeah, we'll get out and we'll get them passed out through the community.
Well, who need this stuff, we'll make sure it gets where they need it.
And maybe that would give them a little sense of ease, you know, not depending on the siren, you know.
One of the fire departments that we visited was a volunteer station, and it was heavily damaged. So we decided to try and help them rebuild.
Behind us is the Rolling Fork Volunteer Fire Department.
We had a little major damage to our station. We're going to try and get everything back in order, because we got to protect the equipment.
I don't know if you know about the Y'all Squad, but we've all come together and we've decided we're gonna try to help out as much as we can. We're gonna give you guys $15,000.
Well, this will be a big help and we appreciate it. Who got a cell phone and send me this? And I'll post it on Facebook. Yeah, hey, look, hey, you send it to my number. Somebody that got my number, I know she got it.
We're gonna give you a real one too.
Okay.
Over the next few days, we just walked around looking at the damage and tried to help any way that we could. This was some of the worst tornado damage any of us had ever seen. The specific spot we were in experienced high-end EF4 damage, with estimated wind speeds of over 170 miles per hour. Houses were cleared off their foundations, trees were debarked, and this water tower was pulled out of the ground. While surveying the damage, we met Sierra Dennis. She, along with several members of her family, lost everything in the tornado.
Out of all of our relatives that lived here, we had about, I want to say about 40 plus people. Only 4 of our houses are still standing. This empty lot, that was my uncle's house. The blue car that's wrapped around that tree is actually his car. It was beside it was on the other side of my house. That pile back there behind this tree, that's my house. I was born, raised here. Now I live here with my daughter. So now that there is no here, it's rocking a lot of us. We cried from sorrow, and then we also cried from gratitude, because even with the people that were trapped here, they came out with minimum injuries. It could have been so much worse.
First of all, thank you for sharing your story, and I'm sorry this happened to you. Nobody's going to be able to make it go back to normal ever, but I would love to give you $10,000.
You want to give me how much? Are you serious?
Yeah, absolutely. You need more, but we're going to give you $10,000 from the Y'all Squad. We've come together to try to help people out. That's no problem. That's no problem.
Oh, and I have been doing so well. I hadn't cried all day. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to go down here and cry. You got me crying. Thank you.
After that, we stumbled across what used to be the local animal shelter, and one of the board members offered to share his story.
In your mind, you prepare for what you feel like bad is, and when you get here, bad is just completely something that you never could have imagined that it was. We didn't recognize anything because nothing, nothing that was here was still here. We had very little hope that there was any animal alive that was in the shelter. The crazy thing is we were able to locate all 8 of our dogs alive and well. You see it. How does anything survive this?
So what you're seeing behind me and really all around me is what used to be the animal shelter. So obviously there's a lot of work to be done, but the Y'all Squad wants to do whatever we can to help out. So we're going to give you $15,000 today if that's going to help out.
That is incredible. Thank you. No problem. You never know how much we appreciate your support in a time where we've lost everything. Y'all have really helped us keep our hope. Thank you.
At this point, we were exhausted. I had a hilarious sunburn, and we were all ready to just sit down for a second. But there was one more stop I just had to make. This is the Williams family. They were actually watching the stream when the tornado hit, and their story is incredible.
Where's she at? Absolutely.
That's all I've wanted to do is hug your neck, because you were the only warning that we had.
This is a live view from storm chaser Chris Hall, who is just south of Rolling Fork in Mississippi.
She needed me to turn on TV, turn on the PlayStation,
but I need to so we can watch Groundhog Wild.
Anytime you see a storm like this is not one you want to mess around with.
And you kept going back to that storm and you were like, man, it's wanting to do something.
We've got to watch out for a potential tornado trying to form here as it moves up towards Cary and Rolling Fork.
Hey Ryan, tornado warning coming up for the storm in Lake Providence.
Brad Arnold, once again, the tornado sniffer, has sniffed out the tornado before it even forms here near Lake Providence, Mississippi.
You were like, no, this is on the ground and it's huge.
There is a monster tornado on the ground here. It's dark, you can't hardly see it. There is big time debris coming up into the sky now.
And then Chris was screaming, huge wedge tornado on the ground heading straight to Rolling Fork.
This is looks like a pretty significant tornado with lightning flashes. Oh yeah, big tornado on the ground. We can see, we just got a good flash.
In the middle of Chris talking, I was running to the hall.
You have to run, not walk. You do not have much time. I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm telling you this because this is
This
a
tornado warning
huge,
has been upgraded.
dangerous tornado.
We all got up huddled in the hallway with the mattress over us.
When everything exploded, I could feel the wind go in and then suck back out.
And I was scared. I was yelling.
And I was smelling mud, debris being thrown through our hallway.
And I was hearing stuff being written.
You just kind of close your eyes at that point. You're just like, oh God, what is fixing to happen? You think, this is it.
This is going through the town of Rolling Fork right now. All we can do is hope for the best for these people.
I mean, it was just a vibration and a roar that I cannot explain.
And I And I said, oh God, the roof is gone. We need to get out.
I guess it went on for about a minute or so.
It stopped. It almost felt like a dream. Like, is it really over? I saw the front of our house and I was like, our house is gone. The roof is gone. Our room is gone. I could see the sky.
So, first of all, I'm so glad that you guys are okay. It's overwhelming to be here right now because what you just told me is why I have dedicated my life to this. You guys are familiar with the channel. We've got the Y'all Squad. You got a long ways to go before this will be back together, and I can't help you get 100% of the way there, but I would love to give you guys $10,000.
Whoa.
If you'll take it.
What?
It's just yours, no questions asked, no red tape. You can do whatever you need to with it. You're part of the Y'all Squad. You know why we do this.
I owe you my children's lives. Thank y'all.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
There's no words. There's no words. We appreciate it.
I was so amazed that people came to Rushmore for us and help us.
It's crazy how much love has been shown to us. Every time I look up, I'm receiving a call asking what we need, what can they do.
This is devastating, but the love and support and compassion is just awe-inspiring.
It's very emotional to realize how many people care about you that don't have any relation to you, they don't have any ties to you.
You're fixing to see a group of people come together and pull their bootstraps up and get stuff done.
It's been an incredible experience for us to see just how many people just love other people.
You can replace everything, but you can't replace us.
We were able to actually make a big difference in Mississippi thanks to y'all. And while we were making this video, even more towns were hit by tornadoes. So if you'd like to see us continue to do stuff like this, please share this video and slap that like button because 100% of the ad revenue generated from this video will be going back towards the Y'all Squad, which is officially in the process of becoming a 501c nonprofit organization. We can't stop tornadoes, but together we can make the aftermath just a little bit more tolerable for the people who have to start all over. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
soon as we see a tornado, we're going to drive right in. Just so you guys are aware, if a tornado happens, it'll happen over us right now.
We have sirens! Tornado! We're hot on this trail! Ooh, there's debris!
We're trying to shoot a rocket.
We're launching a rocket! We're launching a rocket! Oh, God! Oh, my God! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
Lord, I just pray you give them a storm, but keep them safe, Father. Lord, in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you. Yeah, no problem, man. God bless you guys.
That is awesome.
Edgar, can you give us a little update? What's going on?
Yeah, so right now we're sitting in south central Missouri. It could be a potentially very big tornado day. My goal is to make these two guys cry right now.
It ain't gonna happen.
And it's gonna happen because they've never done something like this before, but it's gonna be wild, it's gonna be crazy, it's gonna be fun.
That's
so
right.
It's gonna be an awesome chase, guys.
Let's go. Woo!
I'm not crying. Look at me.
There he is. There's the man himself.
This is Dr. Reed Timmer. He has been chasing storms for 27 years. This video is just a glimpse into the incredible work that Reed and his team accomplished. He's documented and intercepted some of the most insane tornadoes on video. He made a vehicle called the Dominator 3 that's built to withstand most tornadoes, and he drives straight into them. It has views from almost every angle and even shoots rockets into the tornado to collect scientific data. They are releasing their videos soon, and you do not want to miss what goes on inside the Dom. So be sure to check it out. And a huge thank you to Reed and Team Dominator for this unforgettable experience. We hope you enjoy the videos.
Take us to the NATO.
Take us to the NATO.
No, take me inside the NATO? That's happening today.
Let's go!
Woo! We're teaming up with the Payton brothers on this storm chase, and we are going to make them cry today. We're getting up close to this tornado. We're going to show them what a tornado looks like from the inside.
Take me to the NATO!
Reed, could you give a quick update on what's going on?
Yeah, we're waiting right now. This atmosphere is cooking here. Dew point's up to 57. Nocturnal tornado outbreak is about to begin. Possibly dozens of tornadoes tonight. Dominator's running great. We're just waiting for these storms to come out of the Ozarks, and we'll intercept them.
All right, thank you, Reed. Oh, guys, we just got a tornado warning. Mark, tornado warning, bro. Let's go. Tornado warning. We gotta go.
Have fun, brother.
See you, bro. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Much love. Thank you.
They're getting out of here.
Yes, we are. Dom 3.
Look at that sun, bro.
Let's go.
Right now, we're just kind of taking stock and taking a look at these low-level clouds that are just ripping off to the west. This is a sign of a very strong low-level jet, which can be one of those ingredients that could really up that tornado potential later on today. Taking a stop to take a look at these and just admire how fast these small cumulus clouds are just buzzing by us, but it's a sign for a big day.
That means we're about to be inside of a tornado soon.
And in layman's terms,
Getting moist up there. Level jet ripping in there. That's all that moisture affecting from the south. That's what's happening, okay?
Okay.
We're going to make these guys cry today.
No, you're not.
Showing them the inside of a tornado.
Yes, he is.
The inside! And we're launching rockets, too.
Oh, rockets!
We're going to light this thing up like the 4th of July.
4th of July! Let's go!
Happy 4th of July, NATO gang.
Oh! Look at that!
The NATO is not ready.
No, it's not.
Ready?
Ready!
Yep!
Woo!
Let's go!
Let's go!
NATO gang!
Let's go!
All right, guys, we got off in a hurry. We are in a hurry right now. Reed said, let's go, and he started off in his little armadillo.
go time, baby, go time.
Woo! Here we go! Let's go! Let's go! We're about to be put inside of a tornado.
In the NATO.
Insane. Edgar said this is our storm.
The sun is lighting it up really pretty right now. You can see that's the top of the storm exploding up. Intensity causes that just to blossom out. Almost look like a cauliflower just sitting right on top of a storm. So that's what we're heading into. That storm is severe warned right now as we are driving into it.
It's about to go down. It's about to go down. Take us to the NATO.
It's got a bunch of lightning right in the core. You can see a little bit of hail now. Hail and lightning are a sign of explosive updraft, which means a strong mesocyclone, which could help form a tornado. We're putting ourselves right directly in the path of this tornado right now. So as you see.
Alright, Edgar said we should be getting into some hail soon.
Oh, yeah, look at there. See, there's the hail paint from there, and where the blues.
We got some hail, guys.
Very, very baby hail right now.
Only the beginning. Tornado warning!
Tornado warning?
In this area until 9 p.m. Woo! Let's go. It is officially tornado warned.
Storm's tornado warned right now. So as soon as we see a tornado, we'll just dive into the storm. We'll stay parallel with it. When I see we know a tornado, then we're gonna drive right into it. See the warm cloud? You can only get it when the lightning hits in the right spot.
All right, so Reed has a possible tornado up here, and we are right on the Dominator's tail. We have some hail hitting us right now, and we are about to drop right into this tornado.
Just so you guys are aware, if a tornado happens, it'll happen over us right now.
Wow.
Yeah, so you're not gonna see it in front of us. You're just gonna see it come way behind us.
That's crazy. Matt, you ready for this tornado? Hey, I'm ready. Let's go.
Sirens.
Sirens going off, guys. We have sirens. Buckle up, NATO gang.
Things are gonna get up strength a lot.
Yeah, the lights just flickered up there. Let's go. Get a NATO! Doing a little turnaround. Yep, we're turning around.
Hang on, guys. Hang on, baby.
Hanging on. Hanging on. Oh, there's debris. Oh, woo!
That's debris.
We have debris. We've got debris. Right.
Damage, look at that house already.
Yep. Tornado damage right there. More damage.
Power lines down.
Wow.
Here it is, guys.
That was just a tornado, NATO gang. And we are hot on its trail. Whoa, no, we're not. Tree down in the road.
We're trying to shoot a rocket.
We're launching a rocket. Launching a rocket. Launching a rocket. I'm launching a rocket. Let's go. Go, go.
It looked like a big gnarly wedge when I was getting views of it when we were coming around the corner. You could kind of see it in the lightning flashes. And then when we got over there, dude, you could just feel the rear inflow jet just nail us.
Did you hear it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's got an unmistakable sound, folks.
Dude.
Oh, it's there. Look at that. Yeah, I can see the funnel. It's still there. Give it a fight. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh.
Stay here. Not coming this way.
Wow. That is massive.
Take me to the NATO.
Today is the day! We're going storm chasing. We're about to meet my buddy Chad, who is a storm chaser, and we're gonna go to the Dallas-Fort Worth area and catch a tornado in camera. Let's go! Woo! What is up? We got my buddy Chad here.
What's up, man?
This is Chad. He's a storm chaser. Check the sign. 4-state storm chasers. Chad, what does 4 states mean, bro?
4 states is the area that we basically cover from Oklahoma, Arkansas, Texas, and Louisiana. That's the 4 states that we pretty much try to cover for the most part.
So we're about to go to Dallas-Fort Worth area and see if we can catch a tornado on video for you guys. Let's go. Woo, woo, okay, check this
Ow! We out here storm chasing with Chad.
Look at this.
Look at this. We don't know for sure, but we're thinking that right there is about to turn into a tornado. Right now, we are ahead of the storm by like a few miles. We're trying to get ahead of it. Whenever it hits us, it's gonna hit us hard. Hopefully, hope so. We hopping in the back. Matt, you hear that thunder?
Boy?
Let's get it. We good, Chad?
Take us to the NATO.
Take us to the NATO.
Oh, look, it's a tornado. Just kidding.
Oh, got this on wide view. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but this right here,
how's my hair look?
It's looking good, my boy. How about mine? Oh wait, I don't have any because he chopped it off. Right. This right here is about to hit us and it's about to blow up on the radar. It's about to go down. All right, we got a tornado warning.
Dropping south on Highway 81. Be catching up with it in just a minute. Hey guys, one of my chaser friends just said that there's a tornado on the ground just right up here.
Let's get it! Hey guys, check it out. Over here we got a big old subscribe button. Click it. That is good. Oh, that's good stuff. Give me some. Give me some on that.
Got you. Look at this. It's a bull. Matt, it's another bull.
They're everywhere.
Look, they're everywhere.
They're everywhere. All right, guys. So check it out. We got a historical marker right this way. Look at him. Look at him. Has anyone ever seen this before?
Hi. I'm an historical marker.
The frick did you just say?
I don't know. Look, storm.
Whoa.
Whoa. We're taking shelter under an X station because apparently the hail is about to hit hard and there may be tornadoes behind it. Oh, Matt, my boy.
What's up, my boy? I'm trying to catch some lightning on camera.
Hey, I don't know if you realize, but the temperature just got hot and muggy.
That means tornado, right?
Oh, I think so, yeah. We have a challenge for you. We challenge you to share the video to at least one person. Let's get this video and this channel to 1 million views and subscribers. We are always trying to provide you with some great content. We're out here in the middle of the storm. The storm's about to hit. It's about to go down.
Look where it's moving. Look at the path.
Oh, dang. Woo, let's get it.
I guarantee you it's about to start hailing.
Hey, Chad.
Yeah, I'm a storm.
He is, not me. I'm a YouTuber.
I'm a storm chaser, yeah. Are you there's tennis ball size now?
Tennis ball size hail? All right, let's get it.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Tennis ball.
You're looking fresh, man. Where are you coming from?
Oh, we're supposed to go to my daughter's graduation.
Oh. Oh. Wow.
In the rain.
Woo!
In the rain.
He's the one looking at the YouTube. I'm like, no, it's not. It's okay.
Do you recognize me? You do? You don't know my name? You need to add me on YouTube or subscribe to me on YouTube.
He's looking fly too.
Yeah, y'all are looking good.
What's your deal's name?
Mark Payton. But you're gonna be on a YouTube video if that's cool. Tell him to like and subscribe. He said he just didn't hear it. There's a tornado warning?
My phone just went off.
It says tornado warning right now.
Yeah. Woo. Oh, it's a tornado. Let's go. Boy. We're YouTubers. He's the storm chaser. I have no idea.
We don't know what we're doing either.
We're just riding along.
Good luck to you, though.
Good luck. Look at this cloud. This cloud, oh my gosh. That right there actually looks scary.
Dude,
that
we
looks...
actually dropped south a little bit, getting behind it. We might be able to see more inside because these buildings and stuff you really can't see, but it could be something that's right here. There's two sections of rotation. They warned this one because this is actually, the whole entire thing is moving. If you look at it, how it curves around, all this is actually rotating.
So everything right here is rotating?
Everything that you would watch. If you do a time lapse, you'll see everything kind of slowly rotate.
All right, Matt, we're gonna go see if we can catch up to the tornado. Y'all have a good night. We're gonna go find it. Matt, this is getting crazy. My boy is getting wild. We just don't know where this thing is at. That's what's crazy. This storm has waited until nighttime to actually hit.
got that on video. I got that on video. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. It's getting insane right now. If this footage never gets uploaded, it's probably because we're like hurling through the air. Was that a hailstone?
Yeah, I think so.
Chad, that hailstone was like a tennis ball. When Chad is freaked out?
Wait, can you get us out of here? Can you get us out of here, Chad?
No.
Oh, shoot.
Take a video, because if Doug gets hit, you'll be able to have a before and after.
Ooh. Yo, listen to this. So it went from us chasing the storm to now we're trying to get away from it, and now it's following us?
Yeah. Literally.
This is insane. We gotta take shelter again. Look at how hard this wind is whipping.
Chris just sent me a message saying that there's a lawnmower blown onto the middle of Highway 81, which is this road that we're right in front of.
This tornado said, you're not gonna chase me, I'm gonna chase you. This tornado's trying to kill us, bro. Oh my gosh! Dude, this is, oh my gosh!
Chad, are we gonna die?
Are we gonna die, Chad?
Be honest with us, man.
Be honest, please, because I'm kind of frightened.
I don't know.
Oh, crap.
Oh, dang it! Woo! Okay. There is stuff flying around everywhere. Dude, Chad, the wind was literally coming this way, and now it's going that way. Chad, at least we're not gonna die alone, bro. We
I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
Well, Chad, while I still have the chance to say it, I want to thank you for letting us come along with you on this storm chase. I don't know if we're gonna make it.
Is that the famous last words?
That's the
Thanks for letting us come. Glad you let us die. If it keeps up, and watch that 18-wheel over there, because it might tip over. Power's out.
Bro? Bro?
For real, are we in a tornado?
Bro, we might be. I'm no joke.
This is
Should we go in there?
We might have to. I will park right up here in front.
I'm not kidding. That was a lot. That was strong winds.
Oh my gosh! The truck is moving!
I won't lie to you, I'm pretty scared.
Yep, we're inside a tornado.
Are you freaking serious?
Yep. That was just a tornado.
Oh my gosh!
That was just a tornado.
I felt the truck almost lift.
Yeah, because we're in the back side of it.
Matt, bro, this is insane.
Hey, you don't want to go inside? I'm being for real.
Yeah. I don't want to go inside. Frick that. Chad, you want me to get out in that?
No. She'll get out. I'm dead serious. Like, we might need to get out.
Oh! Oh my gosh! Woo! Dang! Woo! Well, I've got a YouTube channel if you want to subscribe. Woo! Oh my gosh.
I'm really scared. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm pretty scared.
It turned from take me to the tornado. It turned from take us to the tornado to get me away from the tornado. Oh.
I'm gonna stand by the cooler.
Hey, y'all stay away from the glass in case it blows out.
Well, the roof's leaking, so we're gonna get flooded out here.
I don't know about y'all boys, but it's a little windy out there.
Alright, everybody in the cooler again.
Wow.
In the cooler. I'm in the cooler.
I don't want to get in the cooler.
Cold in there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The door blew open.
What door open?
The exit, the back door. Chad and Matt are in the cooler. Dang, this is a big cooler. The door's open, everything. Woo. I know, there ain't no way. I'd rather be in the tornado than be in that cooler. That is cold.
This is crazy.
Oh my god.
Was it cold in there?
It's really cold, yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some views on this video.
It's a cooler.
Yeah, it is, yeah. So, that was a dumb question for me.
I can't believe we're actually in the tornado. This is crazy.
We're
gonna get some views on this video.
Definitely subscribe to y'all's channel.
Yes, please.
Yes.
If we survive. Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
It's not their first time in a tornado.
Is it not?
Well, it's mine and his.
So you've been in a tornado before?
Yeah. She goes, this is my childhood. Yeah. I grew up like this.
So you're from Oklahoma? So yeah, Tornado Alley.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's like blown the roof off almost. Oh my gosh. Hey, it'd be good footage. That's all I'm saying. Hey, it's worth it. Okay, just put me on YouTube if I die. Come grab the camera. Yes. Look, no, I'll chunk the camera back. Okay. Hey, tie a rope to me and tie it to something in here. I'm gonna go out there. Dude, I can't believe I got all that on video. We was sitting out there and it was moving the truck, and he was like,
of course, the wind was blowing this way, so the back end of the truck, and you kind of feel it lifting up. I was like, yeah, I'm pulling up here.
Yeah.
Is this thing on?
Oh yeah, it's
Are
been
we
on.
gonna be in it?
Absolutely.
Hey, I'm Jess. Follow my snap. It's Jessica101. Love y'all.
Hey, Matt, what are you doing, my boy?
All alone, back there by the cooler.
This is gonna be
a great
heck of a video.
Dude, freaking felt like our truck was gonna pick up.
I thought we were about to die, but I was willing to die for the vlog.
Hey Mark, I heard that if you go through a traumatic experience with someone, you grow emotionally stronger to them.
I love you, bro. So it's leaking from the lights. Wow.
So what you're telling me is we might get electrocuted.
If they come on, everything is wet. Matt?
Yeah.
If we don't make it through this, I love you.
I hate you.
Oh my gosh. So what happened?
Best Western roof is gone.
It's on the road. That's what happened.
It's in the middle of the road?
Yeah, 287.
So they are keeping us in this place until this crap passes, and it's not supposed to pass for a while, okay? We just went through 2 tornadoes, and there goes the tornado siren again. We're trying to get the heck out of here. Everybody's acting crazy. There's a bunch of people stuck in here. Chad, when are we leaving?
Bro, we have a slight window here in just a minute. We're still under a tornado warning, but as soon as that window hits, dude, we're getting out.
That's our exit, right there. But we have one problem. They're guarding it, but we're gonna go past. I'm not staying here all night.
We have a 5-minute window.
And we're getting the heck out of here. Matt, what's up? I'm ready to get the heck out of here.
Yeah.
Woo. And we're out.
Close the door.
Oh my gosh. Woo. Let's get it. Felt like we was in there for like 2 hours.
Dude, it was easily over an hour. Maybe an hour and a half.
Wow.
Well, I can say I've been in a freaking tornado now.
Check that off the bucket list. Let's go see if we can see some of this damage.
Yes!
Oh.
Boys, I almost crapped myself in the middle of that.
Bro, when I started feeling the truck pick up and start turning, I was like, dude, okay.
Dude, if
that's
Chad...
when I knew. I was like, dude, I'm not going to want to be in this.
When I saw Chad getting scared, I about pooped myself, okay?
So apparently there is debris in the road, like an entire roof, all kinds of stuff, trees. We're gonna go check it out. Just so y'all know, it's 10 o'clock at night, and we got a 4-hour drive back home. But let's go look at all this stuff that's in the road. There's a line down right here. We're just gonna go underneath it. That's safe, right? Whoa. There is so much damage. Oh, there's another line. We're trying to get out of here, and there's a house on the road. There's, dang, you can't see it. An entire building is gone.
Check, can I roll down my window? Go ahead.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You see anything past it?
Oh, look at all this. Wow. Look at that building. This house is gone. Dude, there is, look at that. There's debris. Point to the debris on the power line. Look at that debris. Mark, how you feeling right now? This is insane. I have never been inside of something like this. This is crazy.
My boy helping out.
How was that? Wow. It was wet. This is a house on the road. Roof blown off. Sides of the house blown off. I know this video is cool and all, but I really, really, really hope that everybody's okay. There are so many firefighters and ambulances everywhere. It's just destroyed. It's gone.
When
when you take a look around this neighborhood, this is a 6-block radius that I'm told has been the hardest hit. Take, for instance, this pile that could be debris or rubble. That is an entire home that moved all the way from across the street where it used to sit. And when we saw this foundation really wiped clean, we were astounded to learn that the woman who lived here had moved out just 3 days before. We have been hearing those stories all over this city, and we're told that there were no deaths and so far no injuries reported. The mayor told us this afternoon they estimate 200 homes have been damaged. There are also somewhere between 400 and 600 power poles knocked down. We're told it could be 2 to 3 more days before some people have electricity. And the mayor also told us in the 30 years she's lived here, she's never seen a storm like this.
Nearly everywhere you look, there is debris. Downed power lines blocking streets, and scraps of metal tossed like paper. Here in this field, you can see huge trees toppled over on either side of me. Take a look. This big tree completely uprooted at its base, and underneath, scraps of metal pinned under. You can imagine this cleanup will take weeks, if not months.
And that will be where I am ending stream for today. Again, to anyone in chat that has went through a tornado, the Weather Twin Storm Team and Division's hearts go out to you. But anyway, no stream, no game. Peace out. See y'all in my next stream, which will most likely be this afternoon. This will probably be part 1 of today's stream. But always remember, only survive, see you Vikings.